Hi everyone, welcome back to Beach Angel Tarot. I am here to do my witches read. Happy Halloween to everyone. This is for Halloween 2021. If you'd like your own personal private reading, you can follow the in the description below. I will put that information down there. They're going to be $34.34, and I'm only offering a few of them at this time. So I'm going to get an opening keyword from this deck, and this is the Earth, Souls, and Spirit Oracle. I'm going to be using an opening message from the Wisdom of the House of Night, and then we're going to be doing the reading with the Witch's Tarot. No. Witch's Tarot. No. It is the Tarot, Trick or Tarot deck. So focusing on our keyword for Halloween, Witch's Read 2021. What is our keyword? And it is peace, which I love that one. That is the energy that I strive to achieve every day. The top card was adventure and the bottom was spontaneous, which I'm not really focusing on those. The key word for us is peace, but I just got guided to kind of look. So we could be having a spontaneous adventure this season too, popping up because they were on the top and bottom, and I just really got guided to look there. I'm going to just put these over here. So that's a second message. It could be a adventure, and your life is an adventure in itself. But the key word to be in or remember or, that we're going to obtain is peace. Let's get a opening message from the Wisdom of the House of Night. This is beautiful. I love this artwork in this deck. It is just so pretty. Finding peace for yourself each day, no matter how that comes to you. If it's carving out time for yourself, or limiting your social media, or reading, or absolutely doing nothing, looking at the sky, spending time with your animals, removing yourself from drama, harsh energies, whatever that is for you. Try to carve out a little bit of that in each day for yourself. Strive to make your days as peaceful as you possibly can. Because at the end of the day, what else, if you're not in peace, what else is there, right? So I feel it's this one talking to me. We have movement. We did have a little bit of spontaneous, adventuresome energy, and adventures would be movement, right? Movement for me is literal. I'm literally going to be moving, so there is movement coming up. And horse energy. Let's read from the booklet. Let me just add. Let's see if there's anything with 29, which is 11. So there could actually be movement too in the month of November and something. This is a time of change and movement and a symbol of wonderful surprises. If you have been waiting for something, you will soon have clarity. You will get answers you thought would never come, and you will move closer to things that were out of reach before. Perhaps this card predicts a trip that you've always wanted to take. The symbol for movement can indicate both a change of scene and a real shift in the direction of your life. No matter what this symbol holds for your question, know that this wonderful change is now possible. This is the time to make your move. So, and it could be a move that brings you into more peace, soul peace, peace of mind. I'm just going to hold it up for those that like to take a snapshot and read it for yourself. So very beautiful. This movement can indicate both a change of scene and a real shift in the direction of your life. So this next, I like to say this reading covers, from now till Christmas. It's not just like a Halloween. I feel like it's like a 3-month season kind of energy that moves between Thanksgiving and Christmas until I come back and do a Santa at the Sea reading. So we are, getting it. Some of us will be getting a change of scenery, and we may be changing the direction of our lives, but ultimately with peace as the focus, right? bringing us into more peace and clarity. And for some, there may be a spontaneous adventure that, for those that are literally traveling, spontaneous adventure may pop up. There is a card here that doesn't belong. Could have sworn I saw it when I was shuffling. There is a keyword card in here. Keyword card in here is confidence. And we're going to take it out. I don't know how it got in there. The Witch, who you are right now. Wow, strength. I think it kind of speaks for itself. You're strong enough to walk down the street with a bear, right? This is kind of funny. Where I'm moving, there are bears. There's a lot of bears. So, but there is a strength, a non-fear. I feel like I don't want to say invincible in a, like a weird way, but like a, I don't know, this strong, this part in there, confidence coming out, a strong confidence, a strong presence, strong fearlessness energy coming up, strength of being, strength of confidence. So who you are right now is strength. Strength can be, somebody that has courage, somebody that is respected and has respect for others, has restraint for self, right? It's a very good, beautiful energy. I feel a sense of fearlessness here too, obviously from the visual. So that is who you are, strength and fearlessness. I'm hearing like no fear too, like no fear. 11 is the Justice card. I'm looking at the number. It's weird because this is usually an 8. This card is usually 8 in a tarot. This is 11. So 11 is Justice. So there's a little bit of that vibe there too of strength with that justice feeling to it. Balanced. More balanced. Conviction is the word. Having more conviction in your beliefs and moving in that way, moving with more conviction in your beliefs. That's what's coming up. Because there was like a feeling, I couldn't put words to it. So they got me into the Justice and then it brought up. So there is a conviction feeling within you. This is who you are, moving with conviction in your beliefs, moving forward without fear. So having that inner vision and moving in that direction with conviction. And it's not a sense of righteousness in a way that's in a negative, but it's a sense of knowing what's right for you and moving in that energy, right? Not swaying off of that, not being able to be swayed off of that. Also, I feel a sense here too of really sensing your like protector guide, or really connecting to a guide that walks with you. So you may really be sensing or connecting very strongly to a spirit guide or a spirit animal right now. And allowing that guide, having the confidence to be guided in that way, knowing that you're protected too. So there's like a spirit guide. I feel like this is a sense of a spirit guide too. So the Owl, wisdom for the witch, something she needs to know for this Halloween. We have 4 of Pentacles. So this is a card of stability. This can be a card of holding on or hoarding or holding on too much. But for me, this is like a four corners of a house. This is a solid structure. This to me is stability. So for Halloween, they want us to know there is, you can even see the building in the background, like a castle. So it's like holding on to something stable. So you're going to be having something more stable this Halloween season. So this is wisdom for you. It can be a message of not holding on too tightly to things, to let things flow more easily. So if you feel that applies, but generally to me, it's sort of like the building on the mountain back here, like this castle energy. It's a stable foundation, stable four corners, something stable in the physical coming up. So for some, this could be a literal home, a foundation, literally, energetically feeling stable and security, that type of thing, having all the things that you need, having plenty around you. So this is the wisdom for you this Halloween. The costume, how others are seeing you at this time. Who are you to others? We have Six of Pentacles. So you are a giver, straight out. This is a card for me. This card in the tarot represents this one and the Hermit are the two cards that really represent Saint Nicholas to me. And this one because, this is all about generosity and reciprocity. And that's what Santa's energy is. He is someone that is generous. He doesn't take things, he doesn't overtake, he doesn't take advantage of people. It's that type of energy. So you're somebody that is generous. People see you as generous, and they see you as someone that does not take advantage of other people, and that is, has that generosity of heart and spirit. That's how others see you right now. The candy bag, a sweet treat coming to you by Thanksgiving, but I like to say between Thanksgiving and Christmas. This could go all the way out to that time. So it's a sweet treat coming to you then. And it is Seven of Cups. So Seven of Cups is a card of choices, decisions. This can also be like manifestation. So if you're manifesting something, you're visualizing something, that which it is that you are visualizing or manifesting could come to you in that time frame. An ability to have more choices, more things to choose from energetically. These are the things that are coming to you. And I'm hearing the word imagination. Imagination. Sweet treat coming to you, but then it could be something you're imagining. This could be dreams, energies, manifestation, any of these things. Something that you're imagining for yourself, because I'm hearing the word imagination. The tombstone, message from your ancestors. Queen of Swords. So wow. So I feel like message from your ancestors. This is about, I felt straight away like your thoughts. So it's like connecting to your ancestors. You may have a thought, and they're giving you these ideas. They're giving you these. You may have like an aha moment. Clarity of thought. A thought may pop into your mind, and this is your ancestors. So I feel like they're sending you a message with your thoughts, with your mind. Can be in combination of the other. These almost feel tied. I have 71 here too. That may be a number for someone. 7 and 1. These kind of feel tied, like a vision and a thought. Like an aha moment. Like you have like a daydream and a thought just kind of pops in. This is your ancestors. So like if a thought comes out of nowhere and you start imagining what that would look like or something, this is your ancestors communicating with you, because I do feel those two are tied. So what comes to you before Christmas, I feel, is a message from your ancestor. I feel these are literally tied in your imagination. And you may think, did I imagine that? No, you did not imagine that. But I also feel like it comes in a thought or words or anything that the written word, like, you overhear somebody's conversation, you hear lyrics in a song, or you have a dream and you see the ancestor and they tell you something in a dream. These two combine? These two feel very combined. So I feel like going back to this one, what is coming between Thanksgiving and Christmas is an ancestor in your imagination, which could be in your dream state, but they tell you something. They're going to impart some very clear information. They have words for you or symbols for you that you're going to discern the message from. So they're literally sending you a message, and I feel it will be by Christmas time. So watching for them in a dream, watching for them to send you a sign or a message through other people or some other way. And it could be from somebody that you have around you in your home in a picture. So not just, a specific somebody that is maybe hanging on your wall, a grandmother, somebody that is, that you walk past them during the day. It's going to be from that specific ancestor. You see them in your house in a picture frame on the table or the wall. And it could be a woman literally holding a baby. So it could be a woman. Doesn't necessarily mean it has to be. But I do feel like she has something new. She's holding a cat. So cats represent independence. This is a very independent woman as well. This is somebody that is single. So it could be that. It could be from a single woman that had owned cats when she was alive. I'm just, saying it. I'm just putting that out there. Doesn't necessarily mean it has to be. But they took me more into the picture frame to be more specific. So cats are independent. And it could literally be a cat. And it could also be curiosity. But anything a cat would represent and stand for you, this message could be about. But for myself, this could be, like I said, a woman that was single that had a cat. This message could be coming from her. And it could be a woman that you have around your home in a picture frame as well. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a woman. It feels like it's from a woman. And it's going to come in your imagination, which could be like your dreams or your daydreams, or a thought or something. Definitely a message coming from them. That's who is coming. That is what is coming by Christmas, is this message. The pumpkin, how to be more creative this fall. And we have 6 of Wands. So 6 of Wands is about success and victory. So seeing yourself as more successful. And I'm getting a message here too, and in regards to that, is to not self-sabotage. Not thinking that you can't do it or saying that you're not going to be successful. This is all about being successful. So recognition, recognizing the things that you can do. So when you're creative, look at what you've accomplished versus what you didn't accomplish. So it's really putting energy into the positive versus the negative. Looking at yourself as a success versus a failure. It's all about that positive attitude and momentum moving forward and staying at it. Pretty common sense, basic stuff, but important nonetheless. The black cat, will you be lucky and in what area? And we have 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups is a wish fulfilled. And because it's Cups, it's an emotion. So an emotional wish is where you'll be lucky, whatever that is for you. So whatever would fulfill you emotionally, that would be where the wish is. So your wish will be fulfilled. So yes, definitely lucky. The moon, a message about your psychic abilities. And we have the Hangman. It was a little bit in reverse. I'm not doing reversals though. So this is a new perspective. This is spiritual enlightenment and alignment here coming up. Hangman can be about sacrifice. So it could be that you need to make a sacrifice for your psychic abilities. This is your spiritual path, so to speak. Meaning that you may need to let go of some things to spend more time working on your abilities, working with spirit, like less social media. I'm just throwing things out there, less watching TV and take that time to work on your abilities or to practice or to connect with spirit in that way. It could be changing or switching things up. It could be literally doing yoga, any of these things. But Hangman talks about sacrifice first and foremost. So it's to really look at where you can sacrifice some time to spend more time with spirit and working your abilities. Also, there's a baby in this one too. And so it talks to me about something new, something new coming to you. But this is also spiritual enlightenment and alignment with spirit. The cauldron, your love life, what is being created in the heart chakra cauldron. And we have the 2 of Swords. So this one is a card of uncertainty. This is a card of not being able to see what's coming or what is going on. Like a little bit of a cross stalemate kind of an energy. Not knowing what to choose, not knowing what choices to make. Let's just ask this oracle, because this is such an uncertain unanswered kind of feeling here. But this is what you're creating in your heart chakra. So you want to be watchful. This isn't so much about outside circumstances or what's happening. This is what's in your heart chakra and what it's creating. And it's creating some stuck energy. It's creating some uncertainty. So you may be unsure what you want. And they're kind of funny. Undercurrent is love. Complicated love. So it's a little bit of not knowing, right? It's a little bit, we have 10 and 11, we have 1, 1, 1 with these two. And we have 2s here, so if you had these in the numeral, it would be 1, 1 as well. So a lot of 1s there. So a complicated love where you're just uncertain. You yourself may not know what to think, what to do, what to choose. And that creates a little bit of a stalemate because the energies cross because our minds are confused. You know, one's going one way, one's going the other. But there's a complicated love at hand. And I see red and green. So again, the energies of Christmas, heart chakra, complicated love. It's just hands down. So this, remember, this is what you're creating in your heart chakra. Take responsibility for that within what you're creating in your own heart chakra cauldron. And so you have control over this, right? And so to uncross it, make a choice, make a decision, and then, you know, follow through with that to get the energy unstuck. If you're feeling stuck, this is also a card of, you know, being blindfolded, so not knowing what's coming, not being able to see the way clearly, and so it could be because there's complicated and issues in love. So it can just simply be that as well, coming up in the heart chakra. It's not the greatest card to get, but it is a definitely explaining it. It's because love is there, but it's just not straightforward. It's not easy, right? At all. Boo, a surprise, the unexpected. 2 of Cups. So it could be, you know, that gets resolved. The 2 of Swords get resolved. And, you know, the 2 of Swords is somebody that's blindfolded with 2 swords over their heart. So it's because their mind's confused and they're covering their heart because they don't want to be hurt as well. Because things are complicated in love. But what is coming, what is the unexpected is love, right? Is the 2 of Cups, is that romantical connection, is that, and they're kind of like seeing eye to eye, even though she's looking up and he's looking down. They're kind of, you know, finding a way to see eye to eye on a situation there. So it can be that more of an emotional connection in regards. So hopefully everyone has enjoyed this. Let's look at our superpower through this holiday season. And it is the Lovers. And just like I was saying, choices, right? The Lovers is about choices and deciding what is worth it. You know, even though things are complicated, can you make it work? Can you work things out? Can you see eye to eye, even if, you know, you have to kind of work at being able to do that. But your superpower is your choices in love and your ability to choose. And love always is a superpower in itself, right? So I love seeing that. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed this reading. If you'd like your own personal private reading, you can, you know, follow the directions in the description box below. I'd be glad to get that out to you within 5 to 7 days or sooner. And angel blessings to everyone. Oceans of love and happy Halloween.